Hey guys, As for Cobalt Gaming here, and today this is serious talk. If you're new to serious talk or you're new to the channel in general, this is where I take a step back from the regular videos, you know, the funny gameplay videos, and I talk about real world topics that normally I wouldn't touch on, or stuff that wouldn't be spoke about. Now, today's topic is passings, or death, within families and friends. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I'm hoping that someone else can take inspiration, I guess, from this, and also feel better if they are in a similar situation. I'm not new to a death within a family or friends. It's happened quite a few times, but I'm definitely not accustomed to it. It still hurts just to know that someone has only a few months to live. And that case is with my grandma, on my father's side. She was diagnosed with dementia due to a failing upper heart. And recently we were told that she doesn't have long to live, a couple of months at best. And when I was told that by my dad, he had to take me to a different room, and it was heartbreaking. Though I wasn't close with my grandma in my later years, when I was young and I lived around her area, we were really close. I think from age 1 to 5, and then we moved away. I still remember many little details from when I was younger, and how she would always attempt to make me laugh despite my serious illnesses. And when my dad took me to the separate room, I could only think back. But another part was feeling absolutely gutted for my father, because it's his mum. It's, you know, being told that she's only got a couple of months to live. That must have been heart-shattering for him. We're hoping that she'll live till Christmas. You know, one more Christmas, it'd be a little bit nicer. But my grandfather was... he hasn't been too great either. He's also got a failing heart, but he's had a couple of strokes and heart attacks, and they fear that when my grandma dies, he won't last for much longer after it. So, 2 deaths in very close proximity it's something. Let me just turn the TV down. But this isn't the first time there's been a death within the family. The one that I remember the most clearest was the death of my cousin Luciana, age 4. She was found to have a tumour within her brain, and died in hospital 4 days after being hospitalized. I can't say the word. But she died in her sleep, so it was peaceful. But it was literally a week before she was put into hospital, and I saw her, and I stopped her car from running her over as she chased a pram down a hill. I don't know why, but that hurt. Just knowing 1 week she was perfectly fine, and then the next, she was gone. Her The funeral was heart-shattering as well. I was asked to help lower her into the ground. That, I don't think I have it in me to do it again. It was heartbreaking. But with me being who I am, I guess you could say secretive, an introvert. When something like this comes about, I don't speak to people. Or if I do, it has to be someone very special. But I've been failing at college at the moment. You know, trying to wrap my head around this. But I'm starting to, you know, see the fault in trying to wrap my head around it. I've just got to accept it and learn to live without, like I did with Luciana. After the funeral, it was very tense for a couple of days, but then I can't say that became normal, but I learned to forget that it happened in a way where it's not disrespectful, but it helps me. Every anniversary of her funeral, I always feel tense, because I know that's when her funeral was, and it was a really rough week after that. But if you're an introvert like me, find someone that you can talk to if you are going through this sort of problem. Me, there's a really close friend of mine with whom I met over the internet. I speak to her every day, and she's spoke to me about tons of different things. Like, she's listened to many of my issues and worries that have happened, such as with my grandparents, and she's supported me all the way. If you have anyone you can talk to, your mother, your father, a non-immediate family member like your grandma and granddad, or a very good friend like I have, it will do you the world of good. I mean, it's helped tremendously. I just want to thank her for everything she's done for me. Anyway, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.